All right, shifting to the offensive side of the ball. It was an ugly game. But Tom Brady shows again why he is the greatest of all time. I'll give you a few reasons why. Any other quarterback in the National Football League, besides people who have already retired, like Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, but any other quarterback in the NFL, with a close game like it was, riding high on emotions, back at home, in a hostile environment like Foxboro, would have tried to make a play and forced a turnover. But Tom Brady knows how to play the game. Tom Brady knows exactly what's needed, when it's needed, why it's needed. He's bought into the philosophy, no risk it, no biscuit, but he knows when to risk it, and he knows how to get the biscuit. And he knows what biscuits are. Sometimes the biscuit is the field goal. Sometimes the biscuit is playing field position. Sometimes the biscuit is keeping the ball out of the defense's hands. And that's exactly what Tom Brady did. Wasn't a great performance. And it wasn't all Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick threw him crazy coverages, a lot of different coverages, nothing Tom Brady had never seen. But he never really saw the same thing more than 2 times. They had 7 defensive backs out there consistently. You didn't know if they were going to rush 3 or put them all in coverage. But Tom Brady did a great job. And it wasn't just Bill. Tom Brady himself overthrew a lot of passes. First possession, 3rd down, Cameron Brate on a crossing route, headed to the far right hash. Could have did a toe drag, catch the ball with 2 hands, 1st down. He overthrew him. There were other passes that he overthrew. But I believe Tom Brady had a hell of a performance. Great job, Tom. Tom did not turn the ball over. Do you know how difficult it is to go against Judon and company? He was getting beat up a little bit, and no thanks to number 76. I'm not even going to say his name. I believe he's still the reigning most penalized offensive lineman in football, for crying out loud. No thanks to him. But he got kind of beat up. But he hung in the pocket. He took off and ran when he needed to take off and run. And he put our team ultimately in the best position to get the win. How about Mike Evans? As Tom Brady breaks the record for the all-time passing yardage, I believe it was Mike Evans who was on the other side, or was on the receiving end of that football. Mike Evans had a good game. But if a game ball had to be given out on the offensive side of the ball besides Tom Brady, it would definitely go to playoff Lenny, who is looking like one of the best running backs in football today. He did everything well. I think he had over 140 yards from scrimmage. Great job rushing. Great job catching the ball. Decent job blocking. Phenomenal game by playoff Lenny. Hats off to Rojo for not catching the attitude, but playing his part when his number was called. He scored a touchdown. This was a complete game because on both sides of the ball, we did what we needed to do when we needed to do it. Let me repeat. We did what we needed to do when we needed to do it. But here is my question, and here's my question for the Bucs fans. And here is my challenge for the Bucs coaching staff. We need to figure out what to do in the red zone without Rob Gronkowski. We need to figure out what the heck we're going to do in the red zone without Gronk. Because Tom Brady in this offense looks lost without Rob Gronkowski. We technically look lost from the 1 to the 1. From end zone to end zone offensively. But we really look lost in the red zone. Right? We need to figure that out. Tampa, what do you suggest? Let me know in the comments. Hot Button Nation, what do you suggest? Do we use O.J. Howard more? Because I believe you can get greater disadvantages with his speed and athleticism. It seems as if Brake kind of struggles to get separation, especially in the red zone. Should we feature Mike Evans more? Or should we say we're in the red zone, let's pound the freaking rock? But we need to figure this red zone offense out in Rob Gronkowski's absence.